It's always nice to come into a city, have a look at the surroundings, and realize that you can actually find history in the city. Every time I go to any city, I love to look at property, and I love to look at how the place has actually developed over time, how a residential area, for example, grows out to become a nice big city and into a metropolis in years to come. So every few years that I come here, things get changed. I first came here 30 years ago, and this place looks so different today. The city of Bangkok is built on a grid system. That means that roads run east to west, north to south. What is interesting is that most land parcels here were given their land ownership to the owners in the year 1901. In this part of Thailand, which is Pratunam, it was actually a residential district. Now what happens over time? Some roads become major roads, some become arterial roads, some become service roads, and the points where these roads intersect become places of higher value, and suddenly you start seeing commercial buildings start taking the place of these residential buildings. Have a look at this one. When I checked, this was built in 1901. Most of the land here were given out in one ride. That's about 1600 square meters, and some were of course chopped over time into smaller parts, and some were developed. If you look at any city like this, what you will notice is that generally land parcels which are nearer intersections will start getting built up first, and as more and more commerce comes and more residents come and more people come and the commerce starts building up, you will find that these places start to become much more valuable than other places. So such residential houses will either get decimated, or they will get upgraded, or they will get sold. So some buildings here were developed in the 70s, some in the 80s, some in the 90s, and those at the intersections and closer to the main roads and highways, they become super skyscrapers. They become very valuable plots of land. Hotels get built, malls get built. It's always nice to come into a city, have a look at the surroundings, and realize that you can actually find history in the city. Hey, thank you very much for watching. So now go on ahead, press that like button. That one, yes, right there. Ooh, you like it, don't you? Okay, now go and hit the subscribe button. That's right, you can do it. Feels real good, right? And go on and hit the notification button so that you will always know when my next video is ready. You can do it. Go ahead. Bye bye now.